Hey everybody, Sawyer here, and I just got back from the movies. Well, not just back, but went to the movies today. I went and saw Teen Titans Go in the movies, mostly out of well, the main reason is because I really wanted to see Mission Impossible, but that wasn't available at time zone or time frame I wanted to see. So this was the next best thing that this is like the only movie that really interests me at the movie theater that I wanted to see in this particular time slot. So I went and watched it. Didn't have a whole lot of high hopes for it, just because I haven't really. I've watched a few tidbits here and there of the TV show or the cartoon on TV. I haven't really liked it. It was really juvenile and like erratic, and so I decided to watch this movie, figuring it'd be the same, and it kind of is, but it's a step up in the right direction, I think. Just like the cartoon, this is very erratic. You know, the jokes and the storytelling is very random at times. They jump around a lot, and the story just goes from place to place. There is a overarching story that unfolds as the movie goes, and it's actually a pretty decent one. It's pretty funny too, but it just kind of like it just bounces around so much at the beginning in the first half of the movie that you don't really you're trying to figure out if there's a purpose to everything or if it's just for comedy's sake. And there is a purpose, but it just I don't know. Like I feel like it was just so random sometimes. This movie. Most of the movie's story revolves around or stems from the idea that Teen Titans want to go see the new Batman movie that's coming out, and all the superheroes don't want them there because they're just sidekicks. They're not allowed to go to the premiere or anything, and basically Robin it's his lifelong dream is to have a movie made of him because that's what he thinks a superhero. He thinks that's the ultimate status symbol for a superhero is to have a movie, and they basically try to do whatever they can to get a movie made out of them, but nobody thinks they're worth making a movie out of. And it just kind of becomes this very the movie becomes this very commentary on superhero movies as a genre, and and how far Hollywood's willing to take it, and just it's actually really interesting. That was the best part of the movie was all the subtle references to different movies, to different characters and franchises, and there's even some Marvel stuff that pops up in here. There's even a cameo from Stan Lee himself, which is actually really funny because anyway, he has to get his way even in a DC movie. But yeah, it was I really like that part of the movie. Like there's a lot of details too that you just see in the background. Like at the very beginning they show there's a Jump City kind of thing, but it's Plastic Man on the cover, so it's like kids jump on top of Plastic Man. I thought that was hilarious. For me, the movie was at its best when it was more of a global DC movie, when all the other characters were around. Like they bring in some really obscure characters. I mean, Jonah Hex, Challenges the Unknown, for God's sake, Swamp Thing. I mean, Swamp Thing's not really that unknown, but just they bring in a lot of people that are not the heavy hitters that you're used to, and it's kind of interesting. Metamorpho's in here. I mean, just so many characters, and that was the parts of the movie I enjoyed the most. Is when you had all these different, colorful, different characters running around, doing things, interacting. When it was just the Teen Titans by themselves, it was a little more lackluster, but I still liked it. Slade is the main kind of antagonist of this movie, and he's pretty fun. They keep comparing him to Deadpool, and it's really pretty funny. And there's also a running joke with the Atom, and a running joke with the Challenges of the Unknown. There's a lot of running jokes in this movie, and they kind of work. And there's a lot of musical numbers too, like a lot of random song numbers. Some of them are really funny, and some of them are kind of annoying. I actually really like the freestyle rap they do. They do it twice, and it's actually really funny. But yeah. Overall, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a fun commentary kind of movie, making fun of the superhero genre. Lots and lots of references and things to pick up on. The negatives would be that there is some some immature humor, some fart jokes, some booty jokes. Robin's got something about his butt or something. I don't know. It was that stuff was kind of annoying, off-putting. Also, like I mentioned before, just the randomness of the movie, the pacing of the movie was. There's some parts in the movie that I feel like didn't really need to be there. They were entertaining, but I don't think they really need to be there. Like there's this whole time traveling aspect of the movie that I feel like is just tacked on just to add a few more minutes to the movie and also to explore time travel, as a movie trope. But I don't feel like it's really needed. I think you could have took it out and made the movie a little shorter, and it would have been perfectly fine. Overall, I liked it though. Overall, I would want to give Teen Titans Go to the Movies about a 3 out of 5. Thank you guys for watching, and definitely if you go see this movie, stay to the mid credits. There is a pretty cool little teaser thing, so just be awesome and keep watching, guys. See you later.